Good day to my beloved lecturer. I'm Willy, and today I will going to present about budgetary process. Here is my content. Budgetary process is used to manage and monitor an organization finance. One of the important budgetary process is to communicate the budgeting policy, guidelines and information with top management so that it can gain approval and acceptance from individuals involved. For example, Nestle would likely to communicate financial policy to others that are involved in order to ensure that the expenditure system is permitted to carry out budgeting plans. Thereby, it has improved its performance. In addition to this, another is to determine the factors that restrict output, which is limiting factors such as sales level abilities and manufacturing capabilities. This move would allow business to identify the major factor that has hampered their market growth. Zero-based budgeting will start with a zero slate, and all the job implicated are examined for their essential needs and expenses. For example, hence is also slimming down by selling brands, including breadstones, polyo, and Cracker Barrel, to decrease costs and raise income, which allows these firms to explain each line expense in their budget from the bottom up. Furthermore, one of the benefits of ZBB would be the capacity to plan for long-term transition. It will push this enterprise to reassess their spending. Another benefit is the zero-based budgeting helps companies distribute resources more effectively, which would aid the organization in ensuring all services are distributed efficiently and affordably. Also, it indicates explicitly that zero-based budgeting supports businesses in generating the highest return through budget-based investment. However, the essence of zero-based budgeting is arbitrary, as certain of the organization's investments are difficult to explain whether they are virtual. They may likely grow excessively focused on decreasing expenses, which might underestimate the necessity of innovation as they might fail to establish brand value. One of the importance that contribute to the successful management of an organization is planning. An intelligent budget, for example, does not simply depend on expenditure reduction, but instead of reinvesting cost gains in the organization research and development. This is because expenditure cuts or reductions no longer bring significant advantage to the organization. Next is controlling. Before creating various items, controlling may be investigated through consumer tests and behavior. Additionally, the tactics might include a study of the industry and competitive rivalry. Also, manager may determine whether to invest when assessing all the benefits and drawbacks that companies might encounter. For example, Heinz has restored its emphasis on growth by raising advertising expenditure and reorganizing its division to target consumer wants and wishes to acquire profits from other sectors. So in the last part, I will explain about the contribution of management accounting on budget control. Cost volume profit analysis is frequently known as break-even analysis, as it enables a management to evaluate the company's sales in a no profit, no loss situation. It is a straightforward and beneficial tool for administrators to employ when making short-term economic choice, while establishing the break-even point and target operating revenues. Using this approach, on the other hand, has significant downside, which implies that if markets and expenditure alter, the result of product volume profit will be influenced. Next is the ratio analysis, which determines a company's earnings, liquidity, and operating performance by examining the financial result, which include the income statements and balance sheet. The historical statistic will be used in this analysis to see how an organization has performed over time and to forecast potential results. However, the shortcoming of financial statements would be the downside of ratio review. This is due to could have restrictions so that the quality of ratio analysis must be compromised. That's my reference. Thank you to take your time for listening my presentation.